So Kick-Ass 2 happened. Good stuff, right? Okay, well, first of all, you can't do a Kick-Ass 2 review without talking about the first one, so I'm just going to talk about it in a few seconds. Loved it, loved everything about it, great style, it was unique, fresh, loved the violence, Hiko was the best, loved it, loved it, loved it. This sequel, okay, never once did I think that this movie was going to be better or even as good as the original. But I did want something great. I did want something entertaining and exciting. And even though I never read the comic books, I thought from a movie standpoint, there was plenty of room for the story to grow. A lot of great places it could have gone. Well, this sequel was very average. Now, I'm not saying I didn't like it. I did like it. I was entertained. There's plenty of fun to be had with this movie. But, god damn it, comparing it to the first, it's a mess. It's sloppy. It's got some very weak and strange editing. You know, just all the action of the first film, it's here, but it's just not as good. It's not as memorable, and it's not as clean. It's very shaky. Now, what I did like, what I will say is that the movie, it does a lot of things right, but I sometimes feel that it does a few more things wrong. You know what I'm saying? I thought more emotion. I thought more connected with the first one, but this one was just an entertaining popcorn flick. Didn't really affect me like the first one did. What I did like though was Chloe Grace Moretz once again as Hit Girl / Mindy. It's kind of funny. The movies are called Kick-Ass, but yet they focus more on Hit Girl. But anyway, I like that she tries to be a normal teen. She tries to fit in high school, and what ends up happening is that she gets involved with these clique girls, and you know this subplot has a very silly tone, but you know it starts to go somewhere. But what I don't like is I don't like the outcome. If you've seen the movie, you know the outcome of it. I hated that outcome. I thought it could have been so much smarter, but they just really lowered the bar. Now, as for Dave Kick-Ass, played once again by Aaron Thomas Johnson, whatever the hell his name is, he's fine. He's alright, but all I can say is that I'm glad he at least tried to fight. You know, he fights in this movie, gets his ass kicked still, but at least he fights. So that's fine. Christopher Mintz-Plasse as the motherfucker. He was serviceable, he did what he had to do. He's very annoying and very irritating, but that's his character. He's supposed to be that way. And, you know, Christopher does that character well, I guess. Jim Carrey, even though I'm trying to put aside what I think of his stupid stance against this movie, and just trying to focus on his acting in this movie. You know what? I'll be honest, I didn't think he was that great. I didn't think he was hot shit. You know, it's like, whatever. He's okay, he's fine, but whatever. Jim Carrey is Jim Carrey. The movie does have a lot of action, but at times it's just sloppy. You know, it's very choppy, and it's not that great. However, there is this one scene that I loved. It was so exciting, so over the top and ridiculous, but it's probably the most memorable scene. And that involves this very huge, villainous, ugly-ass woman named Mother Russia, who's a real threat in this movie. She offs like 10 police in the most ridiculous way. I thought that was cool. The movie is it's an okay movie, and I'm disappointed saying that, because I wanted to say this is a great movie. But then, you know, you got the Rotten Tomato rating, which I think is bullshit. The critics on Rotten Tomatoes can kiss my ass. They seriously I think they're just there to hate on movies, period. But whatever. I'm disappointed with that rating, but I can almost understand, because as a sequel, this is kind of disappointing. But fine, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5, and I'm disappointed in doing that because I love the first one. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Not a perfect 5, but it was a 4.5, and now I'm giving the sequel a 3, and whatever. I mean, it's an okay movie. Whatever, that's just my opinion. You're entitled to yours. I'm just trying to be real with you and let you know what I think. By the way, most people are not talking about this, but there is a post-credit sequence. If you have not seen the movie yet, you know, stick around and see, you know, check that scene out. It's not a very great scene, but it does give you some important information about a particular character. Alright, so sorry this wasn't a polished review, as if my reviews are ever polished or attractive, but you know, I know there was no intro or no poster art to that. And you know what? If I do come back and do more reviews, that's probably how I'm gonna do things. So hopefully you're gonna be okay with that. And if not, well, yes you will. You'll be okay, because you love me. Admit it, you love me. Anyway, I'm out of here. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and most definitely subscribe to Burrito Film. I'm affiliated with that channel. It's a great channel filled with a lot of amazing people. And, you know, whatever. I will catch you guys later. Peace. What?